Hey house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother 16 updates and spoilers. Our house guest of the day is Chad Pierce. Happy 16th birthday! I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you want to be house guest of the day, send me a private message. So before we get started, I just want to say a couple of people have been asking me in the comments to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, and I actually did do it today. So if you want to see that, you can see it on my Twitter or my Instagram. It's also on our Facebook page, so check that out. I think we have some links in the info. Alright, so, Big Brother. Last night, Zach was evicted, which was really sad, and Nicole is back, which was really awesome. So when the feeds came back, Nicole was telling Frankie how she saw his sister's billboard for her new album, and he was all like, oh my god, you saw it! Oh, what did it look like? Ooh! So he was asking about it and all this stuff, blah, 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 Ariana Grande, and he's like, yeah, she's opening the VMAs, blah, 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 blah. So there was another Ariana story. Apparently Hayden saw her in the audience on the night that he was evicted, the double eviction, and I guess he like tried to say something to her, and she just like gave him the stink eye. So that happened. Anyway, Derek was in the fire room last night with Cody, Caleb, and Frankie, and talking about how pissed he was that Nicole's back in the house. So he comes up with this open door policy, which doesn't mean like, hey, you can talk to me about anything, my door's always open. This means that no one is allowed to go in a closed room with Nicole alone. If you're caught alone with her, you will be called out. So they also say that if Donnie or Nicole don't win HOH this week, they're both going up on the block, Donnie's the target. So, of course, Cody is planning to call both of them out. Duh, because Cody calls everyone out. So, Cody's like, who is she to come back in the house and talk to people by themselves? What? And Derek is like, she has no right to do that. She doesn't have the right to talk shit about us to each of us. I'm sorry, boys, but I'm pretty sure that she can do whatever she wants. She can talk to one person, she can talk to two people at the same time, she can say whatever she wants. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. So, Cody was showing Derek this heart that Christine made for him out of foil. Very Brittany and Devin, except Brittany was trying to make Devin feel like an a-hole. Christine was trying to, I'm not going to say it, but I just thought of something in my head and then I was like, nope, I'm not going there. So, I'm just laughing about it. So Derek is like, whoa, Christine is not helping her cause after that zing, and then he said, my wife would kick me right in the nuts. So that's not matching up with what he said to Christine about her relationship with Cody, because he's told her multiple times, like, no, it's cool, your husband's gonna be glad that you have this new friend, blah, 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 you haven't done anything wrong. I think we know what you really think, Derek. So Cody's like, well, I'm not married. What a D-bag! That's so messed up. You're both to blame and you both suck. So, naturally, the house guests were all wondering what the jury house is like, so Nicole was telling them all about it. She was like, you can sing, you can listen to music, you can watch movies, etc., etc. You get unlimited quantities of whatever food you want. Woo! So, she was also saying how she could tell from her interview questions after she was evicted that Zach is really, really, really freaking popular. So, Frankie is so jealous. I have a feeling that part of the reason that Frankie wanted Zach out of the house was because he got so much attention. He got so much airtime, and Frankie was like, I gotta get rid of that. So Frankie was like, oh, well, it's not gonna last. Like, after the show's over, no one's gonna care. Okay, so Donnie was filling Nicole in on the week's events. He was like, yeah, Zingbot was here, Kathy Griffin, we had the Skittles nominations, Christine threw the B.O.B., so they're like fist bumping and stuff. They're so excited to be reunited, and Nicole's like, Donnie, you're the only person that I can trust. Donnie. So she's like, yeah, I'm going after Derek and Cody this week. Let's do this. So she also told Donnie that she and Hayden are kind of dating right now. So that's exciting. But this whole time, Victoria is... Sorry. I keep trying not to yawn. I can't do it. So Victoria was staring at them the whole time. Yeah. So then she goes back to the douchinators and reports everything that she saw with her. So Cody is like super pissed off that they were fist bumping and stuff in the kitchen, and he's like, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna point to Donnie and Nicole and say, one of you's gotta win or you're going home. And Derek's like, yeah, you should do that. Shortly after, Cody's like, I'm not gonna say shit. Yeah, we know. So the HOH competition was last night, and it was one of those ones like where you have to know the dates and events and all in the house, which is a little surprising because I feel like they don't usually do something like that right after someone returns from the jury. I just feel like they don't usually do that because it's not really fair. I don't know, but it was also semi-athletic. It sounds like they were running around a little bit. And it also sounds like it was some sort of either knockout competition or with multiple rounds because Nicole says that she was the first one out. And the winner was Cody. So what makes that even worse is that Donnie was second, right behind him. Alright, so all of the jerks were celebrating in the fire room. And Derek was like, yeah, now there's no reason for any of us to talk to Nicole or Donnie this week, except for Cody. He has to because he's the HOH. So Frankie was like already asking to sleep up in the HOH room. Christine was like, Donnie's fans are going to be so pissed. And Frankie said, I think it's ridiculous that Donnie thinks he has any. What? Oh my gosh, Frankie is in for such a rude awakening. I'm pretty sure that Donnie has more fans than Frankie. And I'm not talking about Frankie's sister's fans. So, also, did you guys see that Frankie's Twitter and Instagram were hacked? And I think the hacker deleted his Instagram account. So of course, like, I'm not a Frankie fan. But I gotta admit, that does suck. But, you know, it is what it is. So I don't know, can you even recover that? Or is that just like gone? Gone, baby, gone. So, yeah, moving on. Let's talk about Cody's HOH room reveal. Everyone was drooling over the pictures of his family, including Cody. He looked at this one picture, he's like, my mom looks so hot! It was just weird. I didn't like it. So he got a letter from his mommy. She was like, Dear Cody Bear, wake up. Just kidding. They were like, we love you, we can't wait to make out with you when you get home. So then he also got a Papa Roach CD, some clothes, and lots of snacks. So Donnie was having a grand old time up there joking around. He was like, I thought you were some dumb kid, and now you're a genius. I don't think Cody appreciated that, but it was pretty funny. I sure as hell appreciated it. So Donnie was also like, you're gonna let me sleep up here with you tonight, right? I'm pretty sure that Donnie was making fun of Frankie there. So yeah, Donnie did not sleep up there. But Nicole ended up finding herself alone in the HOH room for a little while. So she was talking to herself. I'm so sorry. She was talking to herself, practicing what she was going to say to Cody to try to potentially keep herself off the block this week. She knows it's a lost cause, but she's got to do it. She was saying to herself, like, I don't even want to talk to Cody, but I have to. So she gets her chance up in the HOH room, and she's like, Cody, I haven't lied to you this whole time. I've never nominated you. Also, Caleb and Frankie are going to turn on you, for sure. So she's saying, like, it's stupid to go after someone like me or Donnie who isn't going after you. Like, don't do it. And he's like, well, I'm definitely going after Donnie this week, and Donnie wanted me out last week. He was campaigning against me to keep Zach, so what am I going to do? So then Frankie goes up to the HOH room a little while later with a bag of his stuff, and he was shot down. Cody was like, I'm sleeping up here alone tonight. Oh, that had to hurt. So I just have to say, Caleb is being super annoying. Caleb was like, I've heard him say this multiple times. Caleb is like, yeah, if I'm not gonna win first or second place, I'd like to leave, like, now. For some reason, he really wants to spend some time in the jury house. I don't know why. Amber's not gonna be there, and even if she was, she wouldn't want to hang out with you. If I heard somebody saying this while I was in the house, I'd be like, okay, bye, you're going home. Okay, so, anyway, they spent the whole night instead bashing Donnie. I'm serious. Those freaking douchinators were up in the HOH room talking so much smack about Donnie. Okay, so this morning, Donnie got his chance to go up to the HOH room to talk to Cody, and he's like, should I expect to go on black today? And Cody's like, well, everyone has the chance. Yeah, everyone named Nicole and Donnie. Let's be real. So Donnie's like, Cody, this is your chance to make a big move. Don't blow it. He said, I'd vote for you in the final two, but you're not going to get there. Oh, snap! That was so awesome. But he's totally right. He is not going to make it to the final two with people like Victoria around. Who's going to take him to the final two over Victoria? Come on. So, in conclusion, Donnie was like, no hard feelings if you nominate me, because I know you're going to, but think about what I've said. Let it sink in for a little while. So, Cody is talking to Frankie about his chat with Donnie, and Cody's like, sorry. It's Friday night, I'm so tired. So, Cody's like, yeah, I wanted to call out Donnie on so many of his points, but I didn't. What's new? Cody's thing is, he always says that he's going to call people out, and then he doesn't. So, Cody, you don't have to keep saying my thing is. We've figured out what your thing is. So, Cody got to pick the have-nots today for the week, and he picked Nicole and Donnie. Duh. So, they get to enjoy squish kebabs in addition to slop this week, which means fish meat, clams, and bean curd. Guys, bean curd is tofu. That's amazing. They could do a lot with that, so I'm pretty excited for them. So then Cody was telling Derek about his chat with Donnie, and he was like, oh, Derek, Donnie was saying that you and Christine are his targets, and also Donnie is trying to make me not trust you. So Derek, I'm so sorry. Derek was like, oh. Derek was like, obviously we're still good, bro. You my best bro. It's all good. So Derek goes outside and he's like, I'm gonna confront Donnie. So he's like, Donnie, you know, I'm just really upset because I've had your back this whole game. It might not look like it, but I have. And people keep coming up to me telling me that you want me to go home, that I'm your target. And my feelings are hurt. Get the F out of here. Are you kidding me with that? I can't believe the nerve of Derek calling out Donnie like that. Saying, oh, you keep telling people that I'm your target. You've been after Donnie since the beginning of the game. Let's be real here. It's just sickening. So, what's even worse, Cody is planning a douchey speech for nominations. And he was like, it was something about how he respects Donnie because he respects his elders, even though Donnie doesn't respect him. And he's also going to tell him how, yeah, he did the candy thing again, and Donnie's M&M was pulled again. Oh! So who knows if Cody's actually going to go through with that, because it's Cody, and that's his thing. So, also in that conversation, Derek and Cody agree. They're both getting kind of nervous about Christine. Ah! Can you imagine if Christine went this week in some, like, weird parallel universe? It would just be amazing. I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but can you imagine? Do you love it? Tala loves it. So, nominations were today, and as expected, Cody nominated Donnie and Nicole. So, I don't know yet if he actually went through with that speech or not. hopefully we'll find out soon. And that's all I got. So tomorrow should be the power veto competition, and hopefully either Nicole or Donnie will win. So I mean, if one of them wins, maybe they can make something work. You never know. So until tomorrow, much love.
Edit.